wait until I get that invite from you.
Hi, Alyssa. Is this you?
Yes. Don't you have my number saved on your phone? OMG, I'd be super sad if you hadn't. Anyway, so about that invite. When are you going to send it?
What invite are you talking about?
Hello? You know, your wedding invite? I've been patient and I've been waiting forever. But I need to know now so I know what to wear for it. So, where's my answer?
Well, I don't know how to answer that. Why are you even texting me anyway? We haven't texted in a long time. Why now?
Duh! Isn't that obvious? It's your wedding! It's like the biggest event of your life. Which means it's an important day for me, too. So of course I would want to get in touch with you about it.
Right. Well,
okay. What are you trying to say here? You're not telling me that you weren't going to invite me to your wedding, were you? Not me, right? Your twin sister?
well, you're kind of right about that. Sorry, Alyssa.
Wait, are you serious? I'm really not invited?
Sorry, Alyssa. I don't know what else to say.
Are you serious? How can you do this to me? I'm your sister. I'm your family. Why would you do this?
Oh, please. Don't play that card on me. You do remember what you did to me before, right? The last thing I want is for you to ruin my wedding. So, no, I won't and will never invite you. Not even in a million years.
Oh, come on, Court. That was a long time ago. Let go of it already. What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? Let's think here. That you tried to steal Cameron from me? Who in their right mind would invite a homewrecker like you to their wedding? They'd be insane to do that. And I'm not insane, which is why I'm not inviting you to my wedding.
Oh, come on, Court. Seriously, you still hold a grudge against me for that? Don't be such a sore loser.
Whatever, Alyssa. I told you before, but let me remind you that I would never forgive or forget what you did to me.
Yeah, but you've got to let it go someday, right?
Well, you can keep waiting till the day I do then. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. I just don't ever want to talk to you again.
Ever? As in, never? Never?
Yes, never.
Courtney! You can't be serious.
Oh, but I am, Alyssa. Just texting you like this brings me back bad memories. And I don't want to think about all of that anymore. I'm trying to move on.
Oh, Court, please. You can't still be caught up on that thing with Cameron, right? That was like ages ago. And I already apologized so much for that.
Oh, that's right. You apologized. So I should just forgive and forget that that ever happened now? Should I just let it go? Just like that? Like it never happened and move on?
Well, yeah. I would really appreciate it if you could. Life goes on, you know. And anyway, nothing really happened in the end. So I don't see why it's worth getting that strung up about it.
Nothing ever happened?
But it's true. You know that nothing happened between us. All I did was just pretend to be you for a minute to try and mess around with Cameron. That's the advantage of having an identical twin sister, isn't it? It's called having a bit of fun. You've got to live a little.
Oh, please. That's rich coming from you. All you've done is ruin my life by having your fun being my twin. I never asked for this.
Oh, come on. Cameron didn't even fall for it, did he? He knew he wasn't talking to you right away. You know, we've always played that game where we trick people into confusing them who's who. There was no harm done with Cameron. See?
Yeah, and thank God for that. If it were any other guy, maybe I would have let you off, but not with Cameron. He's the first serious relationship I've ever had.
Well, see? I didn't know that at the time.
Yes, you did! I told you 1,000 times how much I loved him. I still do. So I'm sorry, but Alyssa, the wound is still fresh. I wish I could cut you out of my life if I could. Not just because of what you did to me with Cameron, but just everything. Everything you've done to me. Ever since we were kids. And that's why I can't invite you to the wedding. I've had enough. Courtney, please. Come on. You're being dramatic now. You've always been the drama queen. You've got to stop. No, I can't. I don't even get the feeling that you really feel bad about this whole situation either. Just don't bother me anymore. I don't want you at my wedding, and that's final. Courtney, you're crazy. You can't just cut your own sister out of your life, let alone your identical twin. It was all just a bit of fun. Why don't you get it? A bit of fun? Our definition of fun must be very different then. Really now? But I know you remember we used to do this all the time when we were kids. We used to play pranks on our teachers and even mom and dad. We got them so worked up because they couldn't tell the difference between the two of us. Remember? Those were fun times, and you know that. Yes, but that was when we were kids. I've clearly grown up and grown out of those games, whereas you clearly haven't. You always used to try and steal my boyfriends like that. You just pretend to be me and steal them. Every single time. And even when I got serious with Cameron, you still did it. I told you he was a serious one, and yet you still had the audacity to make a move on him. I've always wondered whether it was because you were just jealous of me for finally being in a serious relationship. Especially since you've never been in one. No, not really. It was just fun to tease. Well, fine. Either way, I've had enough of your stupid, immature games. Jeez, you really need to learn how to take a joke, Court. That's not what I call a joke. Anyway, back to the wedding. Are you really going to have a wedding without all of your family being there for you? This is really sad, and I'm so heartbroken. I really am upset. Well, you shot yourself in the foot then, didn't you? At this point, you're just bad news. So you're not coming. I can imagine how it would go down already. You pretending to be me again in my wedding dress? I can't bear the thought of that. Oh, wow. As if I go that far, Court. You know me, right? That's like something out of a movie. Although I have to admit, it would be great to see your reaction if that did happen. See? Listen to yourself. And do you expect me to trust you with what you just said right there? I've lost all of my faith and trust in you now. Accept the fact that I can never forgive you for what you did to me. And move on. Oh, don't be such a meanie. I promise all I want is to see you happily get married. There's no prank or anything. It's just your twin sister wanting the best for you. You've got to believe me, sis. No, I've heard those words before and I'm not falling for this again. No means no, and I'm not changing how I feel about this. Fine! Be like that. Have it your way and just you watch. You're going to regret the way you've treated me and all the things you've said here. Just you wait, Court. Just you wait.
Hey, babe. I just want to check with you. Have you decided to invite Alyssa to our wedding then? Just curious.
Hey, you. Honey, you know how I feel about that. Why are you asking me when you should know the answer to that?
No. I meant to say that even if you did invite her, then I'm fine with it. As in, I'm fine with it so long as you are, you know? I just didn't realize the two of you made up since the last time I heard you guys had a fight again. I was almost certain that you two would never see eye to eye. Anyway, I guess I'll just go ahead and add Alyssa to the guest list then, yeah?
Wait, no! Hold on a sec, babe. I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't made up with her. Otherwise, I would have told you. I haven't spoken to her since that argument we had, which I told you about.
But you told me that you invited her. And I respect your decision, babe. I know you always put your family first. Well, maybe except for Alyssa. But I mean, at the end of the day, she's your sister, so I'd understand if you wanted to invite her to our wedding, right?
Okay. Hold on. First of all, I never told you that. And second of all, I definitely didn't invite that cow to our wedding. What are you talking about? Seriously, I don't understand what's going on here.
So it wasn't you who left the voice message?
Voice message? No, I've never left a voice message. Not to you recently, anyway.
Oh. Okay then.
What?
Oh man, I can't believe I fell for it. Man, it's Alyssa. She thinks I'm that gullible.
Alyssa?
Yeah, I got a call from an unknown number. Usually that would go straight through to voicemail, so I listened to it.
Okay. And what did it say?
Well, it was supposedly from you.
Okay, I can tell where this is going.
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else who can pretend to talk like you so perfectly.
So, what did she say?
She said she was in a rush, so she was calling from her work phone. Mind you, when I say she, this is her pretending it's you.
Right, got it.
So anyway, she said that she made up with Alyssa and that she wants to invite her to the wedding now. So she told me to add her to the guest list.
OMG. That's such a typical thing for her to do.
I knew there was something fishy.
Yeah, I never left a voice message to tell you that. I would never call anyone from my work phone as well.
Yeah, well, good thing I texted you to confirm that with you then.
Yeah. Who else would do something like that besides her? Guess some things never change. Honestly, what she does, I swear it's almost criminal.
Yeah. I have to say, you guys sound super alike though. That was a close one. Honestly, I almost believed it.
I hate that even our voices can sound similar too. At least I can tell the difference.
Yeah, you guys are seriously identical.
Yeah. I wish she wasn't like that. I'm so sick of her causing so much trouble all the time.
Yeah, must be tough on you.
Yeah. I know other twins who get along way better than us. I'd love to trade places with them one day.
Yeah, I bet that would be nice.
Yeah, and peaceful and trouble-free. She's always been that way for as long as I can remember, though. I doubt she'll change her ways now. Did I tell you about the time she broke Dad's precious vase and then blamed it on me?
Oh, I remember that. I've never seen Kevin so angry.
I know, right? That was super traumatizing for me at that age.
I bet.
There's more, though. This other time, she even used my name on dating apps and started talking to random guys. And whenever she wanted to cut off talking to them, she would use me against them.
What do you mean?
She would just pretend to be me, who apparently is against her talking to the guys, and then she would cut them off. Also, that she doesn't have to do the dirty work and get rid of them or break up with them or whatever. You know, one time, this scary middle-aged man shouted at me for that.
Oh, wow. I can't believe how reckless she is.
Like, seriously! Isn't that like identity theft or something?
Yeah, maybe you could get her locked up for that.
Don't worry, she might not get locked up, but I have a plan, actually. I'd do anything so that she doesn't come and ruin our wedding.
Fair enough. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'll need your help on that, though.
Sure, okay. Let me know anytime.
Will do. I'll tell you when I see you later.
Okay, gotcha. You know that no matter what happens, I'm on your side, Court, okay?
Thank you. We were so lucky to catch her out as quick as we did this time. But there's no telling what she might do next, so we've got to keep an eye out on her.
All right, I'll be careful too. And either way, let's make our wedding a good one. It'll be the best wedding ever.
Yep! Congrats on the wedding yesterday. It sounds like everything went as planned. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, we had fun all right.
It was great not having you there to come and crash the party. So, thanks for not gate crashing. What's your problem, Courtney? I would never actually barge in on your wedding, you know. I'm not as bad of a person as you make me sound. You told me not to come uninvited. So, I didn't. Well, I wasn't so sure for a while. You never really keep your word. Or at least you never used to when we were kids.
I'm hurt. My big sister can't even trust me.
I thought you might just turn up in the same wedding dress as I have and walk down the aisle with Cameron. That's exactly like the kind of thing you do.
No, I would never do that, thank you very much.
Well, I don't trust you, so I wasn't sure, was I? It's not as if Mom and Dad told you, but I even hired security guys to watch out for anyone suspicious.
OMG, you did?
That's hilarious. You really had your guard up, huh?
I was at home the entire time, so you wasted all that money for nothing, you know.
No, not really. At least I got peace of mind and assurance that nothing would ruin my special day. So I'd say that was money well spent.
If you say so.
Having a sister like you who'd go after the guys I go for, of course I had to go to extremes. And I'm glad I did.
Jeez, let it go already. Are you still mad about that? I thought we talked about letting this all go before. Can't we just call it water under the bridge, like once and for all?
Oh, sure, I remember that. But do you also remember me telling you that I had no intentions of forgiving or forgetting? I'll be dead before that happens.
Ugh! Look, if you have to know, and I think you need to know this now, the reason why I did what I did to Cameron was my own way of helping you out.
Okay. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I had to make sure Cameron was worthy of my sister's hand in marriage, didn't I?
Okay, are you for real? So you think that gives you permission to try and hit on him pretending to be me?
Well, we're basically the same person, right? The way we look, our height, our figure, our voices, and all that. So what I'm trying to say is, if a man can't even tell us apart, he's failed and he's not worthy to be your husband. It was like a test, and he had to pass for me to make sure that he truly knows you and loves you.
Well, I guess he passed with flying colors then. So now that your little charade is over, does that mean you'll leave us alone now?
Did you just say that he passed with flying colors?
Yes.
Oh, he hardly passed.
What do you mean? We just got married yesterday, didn't we? What more proof do you want that he loves me?
Oh, poor thing. Court, I've got some bad news for you. I don't think Cameron really, truly knows you after all. It looks like I still managed to deceive him in the end.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm saying that he still can't tell us apart in the end.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
You guys are leaving for your honeymoon to Hawaii today, right?
Yes. So? We're both at the boarding gates now, waiting for our flight, actually.
Oh, really? Right now? Are you sure about that?
About what? That my husband is sitting next to me at the airport? I think so.
Are you sure you're not lying to me? Or have you not noticed yet? It just so happens to be that Cameron and I are going to be meeting up any minute now. Just the two of us at Long Beach Airport. You should be here by now.
So, hang on. This doesn't make sense. Are you telling me that you're at Long Beach Airport with my husband? Right now?
Exactly.
Okay, and that's not even LA International.
No, I told you. Long Beach Airport. I pretended to be you, of course, and I told him that I made a mistake. And I meant for us to fly out from Long Beach Airport instead, and he said he'd come here ASAP. So he's on his way here now. Such a wonderful husband, don't you think?
What are you rambling on about? That's impossible.
Oh, it's very possible. In fact, he just called me to tell me that he just got here, so he's coming to find me. Too bad, Courtney. Looks like the two of us will be spending a lovely romantic holiday together. It looks like he doesn't love you after all, and he's a cheating guy just like all the other guys out there.
What the hell, Alyssa?
Enjoy your lonely honeymoon, Court. Why don't you take this opportunity to go and meet someone new in Hawaii? Haha.
What do you want, Courtney? Leave my wife and me alone, you creep.
What? What did you just say?
Do us all a favor and stop meddling with our relationship, yeah? We would all really appreciate that, Alyssa. I don't want to see you messing with my wife like this anymore. This has got to stop. I can't stand seeing her upset like this because of you.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden? You're not Courtney. Who is this?
Am I not making it obvious enough for you? It's me, Cameron.
Cameron? What are you doing there on Courtney's phone?
Who the heck would be crazy enough to travel with you? If you also haven't realized by now, I'm at the airport with my wife, Courtney.
Wait, what are you doing over there?
I've always been here, Alyssa. I'm off on my honeymoon with my beautiful wife. Is that a problem?
Are you joking? I spoke to you on the phone like a minute ago and you said that you were at the airport.
Yeah, LA International.
Did you lie to me?
Well, no. I was just going along with what you were saying. I wasn't really engaged in our conversation, so I have no idea what I was saying, actually.
How could you?
Think about it. Why would I be with you at the airport? But I guess thinking hard about logic isn't exactly your forte, is it? I can't expect someone with a lack of common sense to understand. Especially not a terrible twin sister that tries to deceive her sister's husband. You really think you can take me for an idiot like that?
Oh my God! How dare you do this to me?
Well, you didn't give me much of a choice, did you? I was just playing along with your stupid games. I just had to stoop down to your level.
To my level? I can't believe you! You idiot!
I have to give it to you, though, Alyssa. I nearly fell for your little voice message prank the other day. But you won't fool me like that ever again. Trust me. You might think that the two of you look and sound alike. But trust me, you guys are totally different.
Oh, really now? A lot of people would disagree with that. A lot of people have fallen for not being able to tell us apart, actually.
Well, trust me. I know. In terms of personality, Courtney is honest and has her head screwed onto her shoulders. In terms of looks, I mean, she's way hotter than you, and there's something in her eyes that makes her so beautiful. Too bad you didn't get her eyes. And you. You're a malicious, sly, awful personality is written all over your face. Oh, and your voice is a bit hoarse, and let's just say it's less attractive than Courtney's.
What the hell? How can you say that to a girl? Clearly, my sister didn't marry a gentleman.
I'm sure you'll get over it. So with that being said, I guess that means I passed your little test, right? I'm probably the only one in this world who can tell you two apart. Besides your parents, of course.
Well, maybe, but that doesn't mean anything.
So what do I get as a prize for passing this test of yours? If you don't mind, could I suggest one, please? So, as a prize, I would like a trophy that says, "Stay out of our lives or burn in hell." How about that?
What? What is wrong with you? You don't deserve anything after the way you treated me.
So no prize? That's too bad, Alyssa. Too bad. Anyway, we better get going. The gates are about to open.
Wait, no! You think you can get away with lying to me like this? You think you can just leave me here at the airport?
Well, how does it feel to get a taste of your own medicine, Alyssa? You always tell Courtney after one of your jokes that it's all fun and games, right? Let's just call it water under the bridge, yeah? Remember, that's what you always tell Court too, right?
No. Are you kidding? Who does this? I'm your wife's sister. You've really crossed the line. You really shouldn't be treating me like this, Cameron.
Oh, so you do know that there is a line that you can cross when it comes to playing games. And you do know that there are things that you should and shouldn't do, even to your own sister.
What's with you all of a sudden? Why are you being so mean to me like this? You're not the kind-hearted and caring person that I used to know. What happened with the Cameron that I know?
Oh, I'm still here. But when someone bullies my wife like the way you do, I'm not just going to stand by and do nothing, am I? I'm going to protect her from people like you, aren't I? That's all I'm doing. If you ever loved someone this much, You'd know, Alyssa. But it's too bad that you don't. She means the world to me, and there's nothing I wouldn't do to protect her. I won't ever let you come near her again.
Hey, sis! Is Cameron there right now? If he is, can you hand the phone to him? It's really urgent.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not with me right now.
Well, where on earth is he then? I thought you guys were going to board soon.
Oh, that was a lie, of course. You're used to those, aren't you?
What the heck? Court, where is he?
Oh, I think he's decided to walk around and explore the airport lounge a bit. The flight is like 10 hours, so he might as well get some steps in while he can, before the flight, right? What do you want with him anyway?
Well, hurry up and bring him back. I need an explanation.
About what? Why do you sound so desperate to talk to my husband?
I'm in a lot of trouble here. Court, please, you've got to help me out. Like, right now.
Gee, calm down. What happened?
Well, I decided to head home. Then all of a sudden, these guys appeared out of nowhere and surrounded me.
Okay. A bunch of guys from where? And why? Are you still with them?
Well, I don't know where they came from or why. I'm in the toilets now, but I'm sure they're all outside waiting to jump on me. And that's why I want an explanation from Cameron, because apparently they know him. There's about 6 of them. Please. I'm scared.
Whoa, that many? That's impressive.
They said they all have something to settle with me, but I have no idea who they are. Cameron knows about this. Apparently, he was the one who told them that I was here. Please, you have to help me. He needs to help me get rid of them. I'm sure there's a misunderstanding here.
Oh, okay. I get it. I know exactly what's happening right now. And I think I know who's with you right now, too.
What the heck? Really? Who are they? Why the heck do you know them and I don't? I'm freaking out right now, Court.
Are you sure you don't know who they are?
No. Please, I'm about to have a heart attack.
Oh, for God's sake. Who's the drama queen now, huh? They're your ex-boyfriends?
What? What ex-boyfriends?
Well, what else do you want me to say? They're your exes. Well, I guess calling them an ex is a bit different. Or maybe they're more like your victims that you messed around with.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why don't you take a closer look at their faces and you might recall the one-night stands you've had with them.
Are you serious?
I bet they're pretty pissed off after being used by you like that. I have no idea why they would want to be with a manipulative cow like you, but I guess to each their own. Anyway, I kind of feel bad for the poor guys now.
Court, what is all this? Honestly.
According to Cameron, he got a strange text sent to him from an unknown number. It said something like, "Your girlfriend is unfaithful, so be wise before you regret your decisions." Or something like that.
Okay. And what's that got to do with this situation?
Well, he quickly caught on and assumed that that text was about you, not me. So he ignored it.
Okay.
I guess it goes to show that he trusts me enough to know that I would never be unfaithful to him.
Right.
So anyway, one day, I was talking to him about how you've been messing around on random online dating sites. You remember that, right? Tinder, OkCupid, etc. And I told him how you were disguising yourself as me and using my name to get guys and all of that. And thanks to that, he connected the dots.
Okay, I'm so lost here.
So basically, he logged into my accounts, which were actually the fake accounts you made. And he got in touch with a few of the guys you'd been talking to. And he met up with the guy who sent the weird text.
So that strange text was from one of the guys that I was texting on the dating app?
Yes! Gosh, he's so smart. He makes me so goddamn proud sometimes.
That still doesn't explain the reason these guys are all here after me.
Right, I'm getting to that now. So, somehow, Cameron managed to find out a few other guys who you'd been talking to and you've been messing with. And they all met at a cafe. It turns out that there were 6 of them there. And it also turns out that they all had one thing in common, which was that they all have a pretty big grudge against you. A grudge? For what? It's not like I did anything to them. Why are they coming after me now? Why don't you ask them that yourself? But Cameron did say something about all the money you borrowed from them or something. What the? Shoot. But they didn't mind it when I asked. They didn't even question me or ask me to pay them back. Well, maybe not at the time, but isn't it common courtesy to pay people back if you've borrowed money off of them? It's their fault, not mine then, isn't it? I didn't do anything wrong. In fact, they should be thanking me for teaching them some valuable life lessons. Never to trust women who they just met on a dating app. Right? Well, now's your chance to tell that to their faces, right? I bet they would love to hear that from you. And I mean, Cameron did all the heavy lifting and went all the way to set you guys up at the airport. So there you go. Now's your chance to get things straight with those men you messed around with. No. I mean, they're all there chasing after you. That's what you like, isn't it? You literally have guys chasing after you. Just what you like. No, don't do this to me, please, Court. They're grown men. I don't need to remind you of what they can do to me, right? It would be a waste to let this opportunity go, Alyssa. And for us, this is perfect. You'll no longer get in the way of our romantic honeymoon. How am I going to get out of this alive, Court? How should I know? I'm sure they won't bite. I'm sure they all just want to talk about how to get their money back. No, that'll never happen. That's not what they want. There's 6 of them. 6! They could get real violent with me, Court. You have to help me. Please. Please, Court. You wouldn't leave me here, right? Let's hope for your sake they're not violent people. Anyway, we're about to board our flight. We're in our seats now, on the plane, so sadly, this is the end of our convo. Good luck, okay? Don't do this to me, Courtney. You can't abandon your only sister like this. What sister? As far as I'm concerned, I don't have a twin sister. She left me when she decided to betray me with her tricks a long time ago. Wait. I'm sorry. I apologize for everything. I honestly am so sorry. I take back all the things I did and said in the past. Please, Court, please don't abandon me. We've got our seatbelts on. Need to switch off our phones now, Alyssa. We're off to Hawaii. Woohoo! Bye. See ya never. Things got really interesting after that text conversation. Apparently, those 6 guys all took Alyssa to our parents' house. And there, she had to explain to Mom and Dad exactly how much she owed them. And she had to explain how she got their money in the first place. Mom and Dad found out about all of her lies, claiming that our family was in huge debt, which of course, we're not in. Her Damsel in Distress Act clearly didn't work for her to end up like this. She even signed an official written pledge to pay back every single dollar she owes them. Apparently, she scammed $90K in total off of them. $90K? Can you believe it? My parents also decided to disown Alyssa after this ordeal. And Cameron and I both blocked her on everything now. From what I hear, Alyssa is now working nights at a strip club and as a waitress during the day to make ends meet and pay her debts. Also, she insists on getting a completely new makeover once she's done paying everything. Meaning, she's decided to get plastic surgery to get a completely new face. At least I won't ever have to worry about identity theft ever again. Sorry, sis, but thank you, sis. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.